It's that time of year again. Christmas is soon going to be making its way to Hersheypark, and in case you've never been before, there's so many fun activities and things to see and do. So with that being said, here's a full guide on everything you can expect to see and do at Hersheypark during Christmas Candylane. Now, Christmas is the one time of year that I have actually not experienced at Hersheypark yet, so if you're anything like me, we're going to be learning all this together, and hit that subscribe button so that way you can check out our adventure when we go to Hersheypark this year. The first thing important to note about Christmas Candylane happening at Hersheypark are what dates is this actually going to be happening. This starts on November 10th and goes all the way to January 1st. But what I always recommend whenever it comes to visiting Hersheypark, if you know what day you're wanting to go, always look on their website and see what the hours are looking like, because depending on the day that you're going to visit, the hours can vary and you want to make sure you're getting there when you need to go. The first thing that I think is so fun, especially since it's during the holiday season, is there's some select rides and attractions that are going to actually be open at Hersheypark during this season. Now, going on their website, it looks like there's actually 47 different attractions that are going to be open for the holidays. So while you're enjoying Christmas at Hersheypark, there's also some rides and attractions at the parks that you can do. This includes an array of kiddie rides, some coasters, also some indoor coasters. If there's anything I'd recommend, I have not personally been yet, but what I will be doing is definitely making sure I'm taking a look at the weather to see what it's looking like whenever we're going to Hersheypark. Who knows, it could rain, snow, or just be actually sunny during the day. The temperature ranges here in Pennsylvania, so make sure you're taking a look at the weather so that way you know how to dress and you can plan accordingly that way. But the holidays at the parks would not be complete without some festive decorations, and it looks like Hersheypark goes all out with these Christmas lights. It says on their website that there's over 5 million twinkling lights that decorate Hersheypark during the holidays, which I think is absolutely insane, but I am so excited to experience what the atmosphere looks like at Hersheypark during that time. There's also some festive tunes that play, and all of the Hersheypark characters also get decorated and decked out in some holiday costumes, which I think is so cute. I love their Halloween ones, so they're probably extra cute during the Christmas season. And if you've ever been to Hersheypark before, you know the iconic Kisses fountain. That is one of the first things that you see as you enter into Hersheypark. It says the Kisses fountain is decked out in its holiday best, so this would be a perfect spot to go and get a cute family photo or just a photo to remember your experience by. And apparently there's also a Kissmas tree. I'm not sure exactly where that's at inside of the park, but whenever we find it, we're gonna have to share some photos because it looks like it's gonna be super cute. Not only can you see the Hersheypark characters during the Christmas season, but another meet and greet that you can do is you can actually meet and greet with Santa, but not only Santa, he actually brings his 9 reindeer with him to Christmas Candylane. The reindeer and Rudolph are something that you can see at Christmas Candylane at Santa's reindeer stables. This sounds so fun. This is probably one of the things I'm most excited to see. This is something I have not experienced at a theme park before. I haven't heard of a theme park doing this, so I think this is so cool. Speaking of Santa, there's also a breakfast with Santa that you can experience at Hersheypark. It says enjoy a delicious breakfast buffet with hints of chocolate, kids activities, and lots of family fun. You can do this from November 24th to December 24th. You have a whole month on weekends to experience this, and it happens from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It does look like this is something that you need to make reservations for as well. I would highly recommend doing that, so that way you can secure a spot in case they book up. But it says you can meet Santa until December 24th, so make sure you catch him before he heads back to the North Pole. You know how during Halloween they had the TREEville trail over at the Boardwalk? Well, during Christmas they actually have the TREEville trail at the Boardwalk. Over at the Boardwalk, starting December 1st, they have the TREEville trail that is decked out in more than a dozen trees that tell the story of the sweetest place on earth. I absolutely love Christmas tree trails. I think they are the best, and I love how all the trees are decorated. So this is just going to be so special, especially since they tell stories of the sweetest place on earth. I can just imagine those trees being so cute. And if you're wanting to see even more Christmas lights whenever you visit Hersheypark, another thing that you can go and see is the Hershey Sweet Lights. I'm going to actually read the description here of it, but it says drive through 2 miles of wooded trails, enjoy nearly 600 illuminated animated displays, and listen to a custom-made holiday radio station on your drive. So this Hershey Sweet Lights is a little drive-through Christmas light display that you can see. It's a 2-mile drive, and it's also not directly at Hersheypark. It's at a separate location, which I will show here. All of the things that we mentioned before is included in a Hersheypark Christmas Candylane ticket, but if you're wanting to do the Christmas light display, this is a separate separate add-on that you can get, so you can find tickets for that on the website. Of course, there will be some festive treats that you can get at the park during the holidays, but there's also hot chocolate that you can get in the parks. So to help you stay warm during the Christmas season, make sure you're going to get some hot chocolate. Hersheypark is not the only place where you can check out some Christmas activities. We're gonna hop over to Hershey's Chocolate World and see what Christmas activities they have. One thing they have is Decorate with Mrs. Claus. This looks so cute. It looks like there's an interactive show that happens, but you can also decorate some Christmas cookies with her. There's gonna be some of your favorite Hershey's characters there, but also Mrs. Claus that you can do a meet and greet with, make a cookie, and also an ornament. I think this looks so cute, especially if you have kids. But also on the opening day, when all of the Christmas activities kick off on November 10th, you can actually welcome the arrival of not only Santa, but also the Grinch. At 6:30 p.m. on November 10th, it says that Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Dr. Seuss's The Grinch join your favorite Hershey's characters to flip on the lights for the holiday season. That looks like it's something that would be so fun to go and see. So if you're in the area or you're wanting to go for the first day, make sure you check that out. One of my favorite paid experience at Hershey's Chocolate World is the trolley tour that you can take around Hershey in general. But during the holidays, it becomes the Holly Jolly Trolley. It says a joyous family tradition, this seasonal variation of the original trolley show is completely Christmas themed. I think that is so cute. I definitely want to check that out during the holidays. I love the tour through Hershey. It's so historical and fun to learn more about the town in Hershey, but with a Christmas twist, that would be so fun. Another thing you can see while you're at Hershey's Chocolate World is the Hershey's Holiday Chocolate House. Each year, the sweetest house in town is decorated entirely with Hershey's chocolate candy and supports the Children's Miracle Network. How fun is that? This house honestly looks so impressive. All of the chocolate and candy and time that goes into making this is so impressive, and I think that would be so fun to see whenever you're at Hershey's Chocolate World. And if you'd like to be there during New Year's, they actually have a New Year's celebration that's going to be happening. The description says, we invite you to join us for a family-friendly New Year's Eve party, complete with a DJ, Hershey's characters, and more. So this happens December 31st. How fun would it be to do New Year's at Hershey's Chocolate World? That'd be so fun. And like any theme park, of course, it's fun to get a souvenir to remember your experience by. So at Hershey's Chocolate World, there will be some holiday merch as well as some of the other Hersheypark stores. Question of the day, what are you looking forward to most when visiting Hersheypark for Christmas Candy Lane? For me, I'm so excited to see those reindeer, but let me know what you think. Christmas Candy Lane looks like it's going to be an awesome thing to check out at Hersheypark this holiday season, but in case you've never been to Hersheypark before, here are some tips to help get you started to maximize your time when at Hersheypark, and to help you know where everything is located. Here's a full guided walking tour of Hersheypark. I hope you have a blast visiting Hersheypark during this Christmas season. Let me know if you have any questions below, and we'll see you in the next video. See you guys!